What's up, guys? It's Meaty Mike. My name's Mike and I love meat. Get your smokers fired up because today we are cooking a black skin chicken noodle soup. Let's do it. Well, this is an unusual sight because we have here a black skin chicken. And let's not overcomplicate it. A black skin chicken is a chicken with black skin. Yes, exactly. Good guess. So what breed is this chicken? Well, there are a few different breeds of black skin chickens. This is a Silkie chicken, so that's what we're working with today. Oh yes, we're not messing around. The head and neck is on. The feet are on. We're keeping this all on, baby. We're keeping it nice and whole. Some good stuff here. The end goal for this chicken is to go in a black skin chicken noodle soup. So we're just gonna smoke this whole chicken whole. Head, neck, feet, everything. Then when we take it out of the smoker, we'll get all the meat off of it. We'll make a broth with the bones. And by the way, are the bones and the meat black? Well, we're just gonna have to wait to the end and find out, aren't we? So the first step, pretty simple. I got a little bit of olive oil, a couple tablespoons. We're just gonna rub it on our chicken and the feet. Give it a nice foot massage, just like that. Very nice. Just a little bit, keep it nice and moist. Flip it over. Get a little bit more extra virgin olive oil on your chicken. Very good. Then we got a little bit of minced garlic, about a tablespoon. Just gonna give a good coat all over our chicken. Because I love minced garlic. You can put it on everything. All right, and then for rub, today we have some tasty mushroom rub and seasoning from the Southwestern Griller. Some good salt, some good earthy mushroom flavors. Gonna go great with our black skin chicken. Get a good coat. We're using this rub a lot. We're gonna put this in our broth later. But for now, we'll start with some garlic, some tasty mushroom rub, a little bit of olive oil for this black skin chicken. All right, that's looking pretty good. And that's pretty much it for this first step. And by the way, I did brine this overnight in water, salt, and brown sugar. I always forget to say that I brine things, but I always brine chickens. From here, that's it. We're on to the next step. Let's go pop this in the smoker. All right, y'all, we got the Po Man grill rolling at 225 degrees. Since we're just putting this in a soup, I'm letting it go a little bit slower to get a good smoky flavor to this black skin chicken. I got some chunks of hickory wood rolling for this smoke and the Inkbird monitoring our internal temps. We are fully cooking this chicken, so we're looking for an internal temp of 165. When we hit about 135, 140 internal temps, we're gonna come back out and add some celery and carrots to our smoker to get a good smoky flavor element to those as well to put in our broth later in this video, so stick around. All right, so our internal temp of our black skin chicken is at 140. I got some celery and carrots. We're gonna get a little bit of smoke flavor to them as we finish off this cook. So we're gonna put them on the skewers, but first, take our probes out and flip our chicken over. Oh yeah. So we have our black skin chicken flipped back over, our probes back in. We're just gonna get our skewers and balance our carrots and our celery right on top. You can stick them through if you want, but nope. Then I also have half of a sweet onion. I'm just gonna plop it right on top, right there. From here, we're just gonna let our chicken finish cooking. Again, 165. We're gonna get that smoke flavor into our carrots and celery, then we'll pull it and get to the next step. And with that, our black skin chicken and our veggies are finished smoking. This chicken is even more black than it was when we put it in. It's nice and crispy. We tented it in foil for about 15 minutes. The question we asked ourselves before, well, are the bones in the meat black? I mean, you can see right here, they're pretty much black. I'm just gonna start cutting up this chicken because we're gonna take the bones and put them into our stock. So even with this foot, you can see the bones are pretty much black. We can keep our feet to the side, cut off our head and our neck as well, and now you pretty much have your chicken. Cut off our legs and our thighs and our wings. And just to give you an idea from the thigh, this is the meat from the black skin chicken. And yes, the meat is a little bit darker in color, but it tastes like a chicken. Tastes like chicken. Who would have thought? Get your wing out, cut off your breast meat, which again, you look in there and it's just got this crazy, crazy black, dark hue to it. It's a gothic chicken. It's like a goth. Remember that phase you went in high school? You listened to Simple Plan and Good Charlotte? You had the dog collars on? This would have been your sidekick. So we're just gonna keep cutting away at our chicken to get off all the meat and bones. And let's just get a close-up of this meat. It's just the pigment in the chicken that gives the bones and the meat this dark black color, but it's really something special to look at. Crazy. All right, so now we have our bones and our skin for the stock in one pile and the meat that we're gonna shred up and put in the soup in another pile. We also have our carrots and our celery and our onion that we put in the smoker to get a little bit of smoky flavor to it. We're gonna add these to the stock as well. We also have some parsley and a little bit more of our tasty mushroom rub from the Southwestern Griller. So let's head over to the stove. So to this stock pot, we're gonna add in our bones and our skin and our smoked vegetables. We're also gonna add in our parsley and a little bit of our tasty mushroom rub from the Southwestern Griller. We're gonna fill this stock pot up with water just enough that it covers all of our ingredients. What we're gonna wanna do is bring everything in our pot to a boil. Once we bring it to a boil, we're gonna lower it back down to a simmer, pop on the lid and let it go for about 3 or 4 hours. All right, y'all, it's been 4 hours on the dot. We have a lot of stuff going on over here on the stove, but first, let's take a look at our stock. Ooh, yeah. Looking really good to this. We're just gonna add a little bit of salt and stir it into our stock. Perfecto. So our stock is ready to go, our soup is ready to come together. You can use any recipe that you normally use, any steps that you usually follow for chicken noodle soup. You can mix everything together while the stock finishes, or you can do what I did. I did the noodles separate, they're already boiled and ready to go, and I have another pan of veggies, carrots, celery, onions, and garlic. I'm adding this to the soup, fresh veggies. I did everything this way because the only thing I'm taking from this stock pot is the liquid. The smoky flavor from the vegetables, the smoky flavor from the chicken and the bones, that's what I wanted. I'm adding everything fresh from here. So we're gonna get a strainer, put it right over our noodles, get our stock pot, and just go right in. Oh yeah, look at the color from that. And this is gonna catch everything else from falling in there. Whoop, some little chickens. Perfect. Take the strainer away. Woo, Daddy, look at that. That is some colorful, delicious looking soup. Now, from here, we're gonna add in our vegetables. Then we're also gonna add in our black skin chicken meat. Stir it on up. Oh yeah. Black skin chicken noodle soup. Stir it up a little bit. We're gonna turn this on low heat. From here, we're just gonna let everything heat up. The veggies are already cooked and soft. We want them to get a little bit warmer. Same with the chicken. Everything's already cooked. We're just gonna get it to the temperature you want, then we will eat. And finally, after many steps, we can finally enjoy our black skin or silky chicken noodle soup. Of course, we had to get a little bit of a garnish, just a little guy there. But now we can enjoy it. But first, just to recap a little bit of what we did. We seasoned up the black skin chicken with a little bit of the tasty mushroom rub from the Southwestern Griller. Popped it in the smoker at 225 until it hit 165 internal. Threw on some carrots, celery, and onions also to get a little bit of smoky flavor to those as well. Brought it back inside, tented it in foil, pulled off all the meat, put the smoky vegetables and the bones in to make a stock. Made some fresh vegetables, boiled up our noodles, mixed it all together with the meat, and now we can just take a big bite, big spoonful of our black skin chicken noodle soup. Mmm, heavenly. That broth is really good. Man, that is really good. Good smoky flavor to that stock, to that broth. Good smoky flavor from the chicken. Wow. Those noodles, those vegetables, that rub from the Southwestern grill, that mushroom really adds a good element as well. Man, a good, hearty, black skin chicken noodle soup, just like Grandma used to make. Seriously, if you had a grandma that made black skin chicken noodle soup, let me get that number, because I want to hang out with her. We're going to be best friends. Go get yourself a Silkie chicken, a black skin chicken, smoke it up, make your own stock, make something different instead of just a normal chicken noodle soup. Why not black skin chicken noodle soup? Put it in your smoker, try it out, you're gonna love it. Stay tuned for the next video.